Good morning, everyone. My name is Arlene Grace, and I'm an intuitive energy life coach, channel, and mentor. This is a general energy forecast for November 5th, 2021. Take whatever resonates for you, leave the rest behind. So, when I tune into the energy, there's a lot of waves, there's a lot of movement in this today. And imagine that you are being moved to create something. Imagine that you are being moved to notice your relationships. Is your love transactional? Is the love of what you do, what you bring into the world, is it transactional, where it's, I'm going to give you this and I'm going to receive this. I'm going to do this for my lover and he's going to now pay me back and do this. I'm going to put myself out on Facebook and I'm going to receive this many likes. If today were your last day and you knew it, what would be the legacy that you would leave behind? It's interesting because the vision that I get is of this princess, and it's like this. So this princess, and she's wearing like this crown that's this, this big triangle with this flowing scarf that's attached to it. And there's this knight, and he's on his knee and he is proposing. And it's fascinating. I'm just watching the vision, and she doesn't think that he's good enough. She's vying for the prince. And this vision speaks to this love of, he can give me this, he can provide me this. There's this judgment based on the value of what they can do for you versus the value of who they are, of how they treat you, of how you feel in your experience of them. There's this meeting of love, of intimacy, of connection. And yet here she's seeing him in his knight's garb on his knee, and he's just not enough. And so when you think about your life, when you think about if today was my last day, what would be the legacy that I'm leaving behind when I see my relationships, when I see my business, when I see outside of me? Is everything transactional? Or am I doing things because I absolutely love it, because I value what I do, because I am being me? Today, there's this beautiful opportunity to see people for who they are, to see the relationships for how they are, whether that's in business, your relationships with your clients, your relationship to how you see things. Are you transactional? Because in the idea of legacy, it is not that. When we leave legacy, when we put ourselves out there in the world, when we are doing what we absolutely love, when we are us, when I am me and you are you, and you see life through the lens of possibility, it isn't that. It isn't that I'm going to do something for someone and they are going to give me money. Because in legacy, it comes back tenfold. And it may come through her in that transaction, and yet there is possibility that it can come from here and it can come from here, it can come from here. It is not black and white thinking. It is not just here and here. That when I put out the intention that I want connection and intimacy with my lover, that connection and intimacy will not just come from him, it will come from my connections with my clients, my connections with my family, my connections with my children. That the abundance is available in all other places, not just that one place. And so notice where you are being in this space of, I am now giving this and I am expecting this in return. And my behavior is that I am guilting them, that I am shaming them, that I am controlling them in such a way because I'm not getting it the way that I think it's supposed to be. And if you were to pull that mask off, if you were to pull away that limiting belief, that you could see and receive it in so many other ways, limitlessly. So today, pay attention to you, pay attention to what is triggering you, pay attention to when you are in judgment, when you are feeling challenged, when you are feeling comparison. Notice what is being mirrored back to you and where you are being moved to make a new choice, moved to create a new pattern, moved to create a legacy. How do you want to be remembered? What qualities do you want to be remembered for? What are your values? And are you committed to bringing that out through you? Because that is your invitation today. What are you seeing in your world? What are you seeing in your money? What are you seeing in your business? What are you seeing in your physical body? What's in your wallet? Your bank account? What's being reflected to you in your intimate relationships? Are you willing to change that? Are you willing to decide, hold on, in order for me to have the things that I desire, there's something that I have to change within me. And it could be the way that I see life. Because today is that beautiful opportunity to have that illusion lifted. And this opportunity to see this beautiful possibility that is available to you if you allow that to be so. Beautiful. Questions, comments, please feel free to share. And if you are curious about discovering you, if you want to know who you are, if you feel stuck, then I'm going to invite you to connect with me and we will schedule a clarity call. Sending you all so much love and the most beautiful weekend. I'll talk to you on Monday. Bye for now.